talk about the most exhausting trope in modern anime. I am talking about the endless flood of high school romance where it takes 3 seasons just to hold hands. What if I told you the best rom-com of the modern era ditched the school uniforms entirely? Grab your controllers and hide your doujinshi, because Wotakoi proved that adult otakus are the true endgame.
I'm someone you can take home to meet your morning bar. I'm your trashy little cupcake, dressed in polka dots. So be a loudmouth Yankee lady, baby. You're just the cowboy that I'm looking for.
Wotakoi. Love is Hard for Otaku follows Narumi, a 20-something office worker who is desperately trying to hide her massive obsession with boys love manga. On her first day at a new job, she runs into her childhood friend Hirotaka, a hardcore, unapologetic gamer. Instead of going through the exhausting song and dance of a standard will they won't they romance, Hirotaka just casually asks her out. The catch? They have to balance their soul-crushing corporate jobs with their massive, expensive otaku hobby. It's a hilarious, refreshing look at dating in your 20s.
Yeah, I found you outside.
For decades, the anime industry relied on high school settings for romance. But as the global anime fanbase aged up, the demand for relatable adult relationships skyrocketed. We are completely burned out on school festival confessions. Wotakoi perfectly capitalizes on this trend by placing romance in a soul-draining corporate office, making the escapism of otaku culture feel incredibly grounded. The series acts as a brilliant mirror to modern dating. Adult subcultures like hardcore gaming, cosplay, and manga fandom aren't just quirky character traits here. They are expensive, time-consuming lifestyles. The show asks a very real question. How do you date someone when your relationship ideals and communication styles are completely different? Look at the contrast between our main couples. Narumi and Hirotaka are childhood friends trying to figure out if they actually have romantic chemistry or just convenience. Meanwhile, their older co-workers, Hanako and Taro, are a volatile, aggressively passionate couple of veteran otaku. A one picture frames these messy, realistic dynamics with vibrant, expressive character acting that completely elevates the manga.
It's gonna take a while, we wanna make it last.
If you dive into Reddit's R anime or check the reviews on my anime list, the community sentiment is overwhelmingly positive. Hardcore fans were literally begging for more shows featuring working adults. Wotakoi is widely celebrated as a cozy, top-tier comfort watch that doesn't rely on cheap harem tropes or dense, clueless protagonists. Of course, a few critics on Twitter argue that the show lacks deep, dramatic plot progression. They claim it's just a series of slice-of-life sketches stitched together. But the vast majority of the fandom agrees that the lack of heavy melodrama is exactly what makes it a masterpiece. It's a stress-free celebration of being a nerd. Wotakoi didn't just give us a cute romance, it proved that the anime industry can successfully age up its demographics. It validated an entire generation of working adults who still spend their paychecks on gacha games and anime figures. As this workplace romance trend continues to explode, it leaves us with a comforting, mind-bending final thought. You don't have to change who you are or hide your power level to find love. You just need to find someone whose brand of crazy perfectly matches your own. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next deep dive.
It's gonna take time to get there. It's gonna take a while, we wanna make it last. It's gonna take time to get there. It's gonna take a while, we wanna make it fast. It's gonna take time to get there. It's gonna take some time, we wanna make it last.